Well. Welcome, Cowboy fans and Cowboy haters alike. I'm the G, and I'm the host of Let's Talk Cowboys, where we talk facts. And if you like this video, don't forget at the end to please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, so you know the next time we post another video or go live, you can continue to help us grow, push us out into the YouTube algorithm, and if you haven't already, please become a member. We got a lot of great things coming in the future. Now let's talk facts. Dak is back. And now it is time to, again, hey, guys, this is absolutely great news. And so now that we know that Dak is going to be in training camp and Dak is going to be, he definitely looks very good. And we know that the wide receiver too. Now, the thing that I like about Ted McMillan, you know exactly what you're getting with Ted McMillan. Ted McMillan is what I call a pure wide receiver. He's 6'5". He has great footwork. He has great hands. He's a great route runner. He knows how to use his body against smaller defenders. He is going to be a threat in the zone coverages. He is going to be a threat just running straight down the field on the sidelines. And I think the one place he's definitely going to be dangerous for the Dallas Cowboys is in the red zone, because this is what he gets you. That right there is exactly what the Cowboys need, especially in the red zone. They will no longer be able to double team our man CeeDee Lamb. And again, this is what you're getting with one Ted McMillan. Now, I also say this about Ted McMillan as it applies to you are getting a pure wide receiver, because you gotta understand with Ted McMillan, he runs a 4.55 40. He's not going to run away from guys. It doesn't mean that if he gets a step on someone, he can't run away from them. But again, you know what you're getting with him because of his route running, because of the way he uses his body, his hands. You know what you're going to be able to get. You're going to get you a solid and a very good number 2 wide receiver. 6'4", weight 219, hands a 10, arm length 31 and a half. 40 again, 4.55. And when you look at the defensive ratings that he's played against, 77%, you can see everything right here. And it says his overall ranking is number 10. His position rank is number 1. And so they have him rated as the number 1 wide receiver in the draft. And so the Cowboys, I'm pretty sure if Ted McMillan is there, the Cowboys are going to get one Ted McMillan. Now, here's the funny thing about Ted McMillan. Some are saying that Ted McMillan was actually hurt last year and he didn't quite recover. And so they're saying that he could be even better. But the scouting report, again, I'll just read a couple of these. I'll put the link down in the description on all 3 of these wide receivers. But it talks about remarkable positional versatility, thriving as both the X and power slot with fluid movement skills, rare for his frame size. So again, I want to go down here. Look, advanced route running prowess with diverse tree, particularly excelling in whip routes, crossers, and in cuts across the middle. Demonstrates elite ball tracking ability and timing on deep throws, consistently winning contested catches with excellent body control. And when you look at some of Ted McMillan's weaknesses, it says lacks elite top end speed to consistently threaten vertically against NFL corners, potentially limiting his separation ability deep. Can improve explosiveness. Underline that word explosiveness. Can improve explosiveness off the line of scrimmage, sometimes telegraphing routes against off-coverage defenders. And so, again, he is an absolute beast. It says he's a rare combination of size, hands, and route running acumen that scouts covet in a wide receiver 1 prospect. So it is totally understandable why the Cowboys are looking at one Ted McMillan. But as we think about these Dak Prescott friendly wide receivers that Jerry Jones coined that phrase, or at least it seems he did to me. So we're looking at a 6'4", which I'm thinking he's 6'5", but they're saying he's 6'4", a 6'4" wide receiver, where there are a couple of more wide receivers that maybe the Cowboys ought to be considering in this draft. And 2 of these wide receivers their draft stock seems to be rising slowly but surely. Let me give you another one, and he goes by the name of Dante Thornton. When I see Dante Thornton, what jumps off the screen to me is absolute speed. Dante Thornton, I'm telling you, 6'5", 205, but he is a sub 4.40 wide receiver. With that size and speed, that is incredible. He runs a 4.3 flat 40. I mean, I'm telling you, speed kills, but he not only has the speed, but he has the size. He's 6'5", 205 pounds, 95 and an eighth hands. I mean, you can look at all the measurables here. This guy is going to be great in this league. I mean, you look at his average rating position defense played against. I mean, 76%. Quarterback rating when thrown to him, 131%. He is they're saying he's projected as a 6th round draft pick. I hope he's a 6th round draft pick, because for me, I believe the Cowboys in this draft should get 2 running backs and 2 wide receivers. I think they should get 1 on the front end and 1 on the back end. And if you could get Ted McMillan and you could get this kid, it would be an absolute steal. Let's look at some of the things that they're saying about him. It says right here, rare combination of size, length, and verified deep speed that forces defensive coordinators to account for him on every snap. This is the type of receiver you need. Advanced hand usage at the line reveals technical refinement, consistently defeats press with varied releases and confident strikes to defender's chest plate, possesses explosive acceleration. Remember what they said about Ted? Lacks explosiveness, could use more explosiveness, possesses explosive acceleration that pushes corners on their heels immediately. Defenders often declare early out of respect for his vertical threat. I'm telling you, the Cowboys would be fine if they got this guy. The Cowboys could literally trade back and get this guy in a second. They could. Dante Thornton is going to be a problem in this league. Now, let's look at the scouting report. Look at the scouting report on him again. When you look at his weaknesses, route tree remains significantly underdeveloped despite 4 years of collegiate experience, primarily lives on verticals and comebacks. Separation and consistency varies wildly from game to game, can completely vanish for long stretches against physical coverage techniques. Lacks creativity and explosive lateral agility after the catch. Most yak production comes from straight line breakaways rather than elusiveness. So again, this is one of these players they're saying that he's going to be back there in the 6th round. If I were the Cowboys, if he was there in the 5th round, I think we still have 3 picks in the 5th. If I were the Cowboys, I would really think about getting him if he's back there in the 5th. I think Dante Thornton is going to be crazy in the NFL because you can't teach speed. This other stuff they're talking about, you can teach that stuff. Now, last but not least, this wide receiver is a wild card. And I believe the Dallas Cowboys should seriously be considering this wide receiver. He was brought to my attention by one of my loyal subscribers on my channel. She calls herself Rebel Chicks, Angie the Rebel Chicks. And let me tell you something. She told me this dude was an absolute dog. Savion Williams is going to be a monster in the NFL. This is the wide receiver right here I would love for the Dallas Cowboys to get. When you watch the tape, he's explosive. They can throw it to him. They hand it to him. They direct snap it to him. He does not look like he runs the 40 that they're saying that he runs. This kid is incredible. He's incredible. And people say his hands aren't that good, but I'm telling you, he can work on the jug machine. He is going to be a problem every which way but loose. He's big, he runs big, and he's got football speed. He got football speed. Again, I would love for the Cowboys to get Savion Williams. I'm from the East Texas area. He's from my neck of the woods down there in Marshall, Texas. He runs a 4.48, but I'm telling you, he has football speed, and he looks way faster than a 4.48. Look at the size, 6'4", 222 pounds. This kid is, I'm telling you, he's explosive. He is absolutely explosive. And they got him rated as a third. He's a draft projection. They're saying he's going to be drafted in the third. Man, I'm telling you, the Cowboys need to double up at wide receiver. If they could get Ted McMillan and this guy, I'm telling you, the Cowboys ought to seriously consider. Seriously consider. I want you to look at what they say about him. And it is absolutely true. Look, super athletic. Made Bruce Feldman's 2023 freak list at number 56. Williams, though, jumps well too, having hit 10.6 on the broad jump and posted a 40-inch vertical. I mean, look at this. Shows surprising wiggle for a big man, demonstrating the spatial awareness and lateral quickness to execute crisp jump cuts in the open field, brings defensive coordinators nightmares with his triple threat ability, can house it as a runner, receiver, or surprise teams with his cannon arm. I'm telling you, when you look at his tape, he jumps off the tape, explosive, every which way but loose. His weaknesses: hands are a major concern, fights the ball on routine catches, and shows inconsistent technique across all three levels. You can teach this. You can teach this. You can teach hands. Blocking effort and technique are well below NFL standards, despite his impressive physical tools. You can teach this. You can teach this. Struggles to maintain focus through the catch point, leading to concentration drops even when open. You can teach this stuff on one Savion Williams. It says here, and I'll just read a couple of sentences: raw physical talent, jumps off the tape with Williams, particularly in the vertical passing game, where his vertical combination of size and acceleration creates constant stress on defenses. The way he tracks the ball shows natural instincts, while his development as a ball carrier displays impressive vision and feel. I'm telling you, and it says again, he needs to work on his hands. You can fix this. That stuff is fixable. But what you can't fix and what you can't teach, his explosiveness, it's natural. The football speed, natural. The size, the violent running when he gets the ball in his hand, the versatility, man, I'm telling you, this guy is going to hit someone's team, and he is going to be a star the moment he gets on the field. The moment he gets on the field. But again, I got to put this back up here with my man, Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott is back. Dak Prescott, again, Dak Prescott is absolutely back. And it is time now for the Cowboys to go in this draft and get this man some serious weapons so we can do some serious damage. Peace.